guys, so today's workout then, again, we're going to roll on some shoulder press, keeping the rep scheme the same as we did, obviously, throughout the week. It's going to be 4 sets of 9 at 60-65% plus your 2.5 kilos. So the reason I say this is it's not meant to be a 5 kilo jump. Even if your max is, again, triple figures, I would still recommend doing 2.5 kilo jumps as a maximum. It may even be a kilo or two. Or again, you've got the option, you can actually do the same weight as last week, obviously because the volume will be coming up overall, all right? But if you can add weight, try and do it. And again, same key points from last time. If you can go without a belt, sleeves, that kind of thing, do it. If you need it, then that's fine. Again, just don't try and rely on it if you can help it, even if it means in the first few sets without them, and then maybe needing it towards the end, all right? Nice and simple. Again, make sure you're working the technique, making that bar path nice and straight. That's going to pay off big time when you get to the heavy weights, and you've got to keep it in that groove, all right? Once we've done our shoulder press, move on to our conditioning. This is going to involve a team workout. So we're going to have a team of 3. Similar principles we do on a Saturday. We're going to have 1 person working, 2 people resting. The principle behind that is that you can push a little bit harder because you get twice as much rest. And you can split the work however you want. So it doesn't have to be even amounts, but between the 3 of you, you're going to try and get through 3 rounds for time with a 25-minute time cap. It's going to be a 75 cal row. That is both male, female, mixed teams, or whatever. It's all 75 cal down the middle. Try and get you on the rowers. If we're absolutely packed, we can obviously jump you on the ski. We'll do 50 pull-ups. Again, this should be a standard where between the team, you should be doing like sets of 10 or 15 between you. So go for, obviously, if you can do kipping or butterfly, then crack on with that. If you need to, you can go banded, jump in, ring rows, that kind of thing instead. If you scale it a normal way, like you always do, banded pull-ups, then maybe try and mix it up, do some ring rows. Again, it should be something of a conditional workout, so we shouldn't be stood under the rig looking at the bar. All right, but we do have a bit of rest with our team members, so we can push those bigger sets. Once done 50 pull-ups, we'll move into 25 push jerks. So this is going to be taken from the floor. And again, keep it a push jerk. It's going to be 60 kilos for guys, 40 for girls. This should be something that I'd say between the team, you should be trying to get anything from like 5 to 10 reps with that. All right. What I'd say is if you have people in your team, or you have a very strong team who could easily do 60 or 40 kilos for double figures, like 10 plus reps, no problem, then maybe even consider going for the RX Plus. I have included that on Modify. So if you do feel like you want a bit more of a challenge, you can always go for bringing up maybe 70, 80 kilos for guys, or for girls like 50, 60 or something like that. See how you get on. All right. But again, it should be that sort of 5 to 10 rep scheme before you need to transition between your team. Once you've done that, then again, a bit more shoulder work. Going to go for some Z press. Now, obviously, we did dumbbells last week, so it's a little bit harder in terms of increase the increments. However, just by doing more volume, we'll get stronger. So I'm going to do an extra set, 4 times 10 this week. If you have the ability to increase on dumbbells, you can do that. Failing that, you can even just mix up slightly, and you can apply a barbell to this and maybe just try and go a bit harder, add that little bit of variety in. Again, you'll be increasing the volume anyway, so you'll get stronger. But if you have the ability to, try and add a little bit of weight to that, all right? But same principle, the whole point of Z press is that your legs out in front of you are sitting into that nice vertical position, and not having any support behind you or not be able to brace into your legs and hips means you have to work your abs a lot harder. You have to work incredibly hard to stay upright and press that bar straight up, rather than, you know, leaning back, relying on your back to kind of almost like incline bench it up. Okay, so just it's a good accessory movement for making sure we've got a nice vertical press, and that will apply obviously to our shoulder press later on. All right, guys, make sure you put your scores into Spotify. Let me know how you get on. Any questions, queries, dramas, obviously far away. All right, enjoy. Cheers.